I'm excited to start this video today because we're about to do something a little bit different here with the Kingdom Crew. And I want to emphasize the word crew because we're actually about to go on a Disney cruise. And right now we're at Disney's Vero Beach. We spent the night here for one night right before we head down to Fort Lauderdale to catch the Disney Dream. And this is my first time ever actually traveling to Fort Lauderdale and taking one of the cruise lines out of that port. But I'm excited. Usually we head out of Port Canaveral, but we made this trip and we made a little stop here at Disney's Vero Beach. And of course, you have to just get this view in. This is absolutely one of my favorite resorts, as you guys know from previous videos. And I'm just happy to be back. I want to emphasize the word crew because my parents are with me on this trip and I'm excited. It was just my mom's birthday the other day and we decided to do a Disney cruise because she loves Disney cruises. She loves the service, the food, the entertainment. She loves it all. So this is a great way to celebrate her birthday. I know we're not on the cruise line just yet, but I just wanted to show this view of Vero Beach and just how beautiful this resort is. And like my last video, I used the word cozy a lot, but that's the only word I think I can describe this whole resort because honestly, everything about this resort is cozy. The rooms, the food, the people, the beach, everything. It's just super cozy. Look at this. You can't get over this view. And I just love unique hotel rooms, especially at Disney. And I think this is another unique room for sure. Look how long this hallway actually is. From the main bedroom, there's the bathroom right here off to the right. And over here, there's a little seating area with a table. But guys, look, it just keeps wrapping all the way around. And this is just one standard hotel room. Ocean view at Disney's Vero Beach in the main inn building. You got yourself a little kitchenette here. But I honestly think the best views are right here. Look at these nice big windows wrapping on the side. You can see out in the ocean. There's some surfers out there. Wow, the waves are looking a little rough. Hopefully it's not this rough on the cruise ship or our boat's going to be really rocking. Okay, so we actually drove all the way from Vero Beach over to Fort Lauderdale to actually catch the cruise ship, the Disney Dream. So I'm excited. We're actually in the main lobby. We did all the check-in, the security. We got our room keys. Our room's ready, so I'll show you guys that next. But I'm really excited. I have been going on Disney cruises since I was 7 years old, which is pretty impressive, honestly. Like, I think I've been on like maybe 13 plus Disney cruises. See, I'm excited for this one because this is a little bit different. We're leaving out of Fort Lauderdale. We're going to 2 islands. It's only a 3-day cruise. We're gonna go check out the room next. We're all checked in. I'll show you a little bit of the lobby, give a little tour of the cruise ship. Should be a fun day. I do apologize for all the bags everywhere, but I did want to show you from this angle what the room looks like. Like I said, my parents will be staying in this bed and I'll be pulling this into a nice twin bed, which I can show you guys later. But the main attraction is the balcony. And you can't do a cruise ship without a balcony. I feel like that's the one thing I was missing staying on the Disney Wish in the funnel suite was I had no access to the outdoors. Literally, you were in a fishbowl, and this whole balcony right here is worth the cruise itself. But here's the nice deck they got. Nice 2 little chairs here and a little table. But here's a view of Fort Lauderdale. Looks like the shipyard. Not too much of a magical view. That's not theme park view. For sure. There's a nice little TV they have. You can play actually all types of Disney movies on there. And there's one single bed for my parents. And this is an actual sofa bed that pulls into a twin, which would be nice. Like I said, I'm 6'5", so I can easily curl up and fit on this for the next few days. So I'm excited. Nice little artwork. You got Goofy. That looked like a piece of pizza, but it looks like a compass. Minnie, Daisy, Donald, and even Mickey. So they got the Fab 5 characters right there. Here's the nice little bed. I believe this is a queen size bed. And this is pretty cool as well. They have a portrait of all the 4 ships. Probably when the Disney Dream and Fantasy came out, there was actually only 4 ships at that time. Mentioning before, the Magic and the Wonder, as you can see on the left. And then the Disney Dream and the Fantasy are both sister ships as well. Pretty cool. As you can see, there's 2 split bathrooms, which is Disney Cruise Line famous for. So you can have 2 people getting ready at the same time, which is really convenient, especially on these ships. Not that much room, but here's the John. Nice little bathroom here. And then in this one, we have no light. Nice little shower you have here. Like I said, the bathrooms are not that big, but they are split, which makes these pretty convenient when there's multiple people trying to get ready to have a fun day on the ship. Now that we're all settled into our stateroom, we just wanted to come down, check the main lobby, look for my parents. You know, it looks like an absolute glorious lobby. Disney Cruise Lines always has the best lobbies. Always gives off the nice cruise vibes. And you know what? It's so beautiful. I don't know where my parents are at though, but hopefully I'll find them. Wait, these aren't my parents.
Definitely not your mama.
You know, it's such a coincidence that we ran into Kristen here.
I had no idea you'd be here.
You know what else? Kristen, why don't you show us the statue a little bit? Look at this. We got Donald. Every cruise ship has a statue. And wait, who's that? What's that behind there? Sir? Oh my, is that Ryan?
How does it smell?
I was just smelling Donald's.
I am beyond excited for this cruise. I have not been on a Disney cruise since 2009. I went on one in 2007. I went on the Wonder, and then in 2009 I went on the Magic. So this is my first Disney cruise in so long. So I am just so psyched, and to be here with my pals, it's gonna be even better. My back hurts, but I'm pushing through. So if you see me hobbling around, no, you didn't.
But now we're actually getting prepared for the drill they have right before the sail away party, and this should be exciting. I've been to a sail away parties. They usually have characters out, they have music, they have streamers, all types of effects. So it should be a lot of fun. All we have to do is just get through this safety drill thing. But back in the day, like my dad was actually telling me in the room, they used to make us actually put the life vests on, stand out in the blazing hot sun. I was saying how my father was explaining how we used to do it back in the day, but my dad's actually going to demonstrate what we had to do it back in the day. So we'd had to go back into the closet, grab the life vest, put his head through. You get the gist, right? These are much nicer life vests. Are you feeling safe?
Oh, yeah. It's a lot better not having to do this anymore.
It is important to do this, and I know it's mandatory, so I'm excited just to even get sailing. After that, it should just be smooth sailing for the rest of the evening and into the beautiful sunset. Before we head over to the actual sail away party, we're leaving right now actually out of Fort Lauderdale. Look at this. Look at this mega yacht leaving too. Wow. Now that's a ship. That is huge. But look at this. We're leaving Fort Lauderdale now, saying goodbye to the Fort Lauderdale skyline, and we're heading out to sea.
Now, here's a guy with a real plan for fashion. Daisy Duck!
We can never forget about you, Donald!
You don't forget about us either!
It's Goofy and Pluto!
Beautiful weather. We are having such a beautiful day. Sean's hair is gusting in the wind. We're leaning over. The ship is literally tilted to one side, so much so that the water is all leaking out of the little kiddie area. And it's so loud.
Slip and slide. Ryan, slide down it.
Oh my gosh.
The ship seems to be leaning a little to the right, so while we're here at the adult section at the Cove bar, grabbing ourselves a little beverage to fix our crookedness. Kristen, a beverage?
This is my first beverage on the ship. This is my first beverage ever on a Disney cruise.
Wow, what an honor.
You guys are witnessing it. Oh, the extra.
The little garnet.
Oh, a little
Whoa.
extra. We heard Mariano here at the Cove bar serves the best beverages in town, and Sean actually got the drink of the day.
I believe it was a Bahama Mama?
A Bahama Mama for a Bahama Mama.
A Bahama Mama for my mama, because it's her birthday. It's delicious. It tastes like a Disney cruise. The Bahama Mama.
What exactly does a Disney cruise taste like?
Well, glad you asked. Why don't you give it a try? That's what a Disney cruise tastes like.
It's strong, too. He said there's 2 types of rum in here. I can get behind it, and it's $7.50 after tax. So not a bad deal. For two liquors in here, not a bad beverage.
We were just talking about the price for this Bahama Mama, and honestly, this drink probably at Walt Disney World would probably cost us around $17.50, $18, I think. Honestly, for a drink like this, for as delicious it is, $18, but here, only $7 because it's the drink of the day. Honestly, another reason why to love Disney Cruise. Refreshing.
So for my beverage, I decided to get the mango mojito. Mango is my favorite fruit, and clearly I've already taken a couple sips here, and I can tell you it is delicious. And I watched how much rum they put in. This is gonna help us lean to the left more.
So those drinks were delicious. It was nice to have my family there and my friends there to have this nice Bahama Mama. But now we are about to go see Beauty and the Beast. And it's a little Broadway show. I actually had never seen Beauty and the Beast before here at sea. So this is a new show for me, and I'm excited as I'm crouching down in the mirror just to get my face in. On your way down, you can see all the artwork they have in the hallway across the ship. And I think that's one of my favorite things here for Disney Cruise Line is all the artwork scattered all over the ship. Looks like some concept art here for the Jungle Book or some inspiration. But we're going to keep heading all the way down to the Walt Disney Theater. That's where we're actually going to go see Beauty and the Beast. But look at this one. I believe this one's an interactive frame. No? Oh, there we go. Actually, two sections to the theater. There's an upper level and then a lower level. Kristen's luckily saving us a seat, but here's the man himself, named after the theater and everything here at Disney. Sadly, I can't go in there and film any of the performance because you can't bring any cameras or take any videos during the show. But honestly, it was a great show. My family enjoyed it. Kristen enjoyed it. Even Ryan enjoyed it as well. The after effects were so cool. The costuming, honestly, the singing, everything was on point for a Disney production at sea. It's like a nice Disney Broadway play. I know my family did enjoy that show. My mom is very hard to please, but she did enjoy the Broadway show. And she, you know, it's her birthday, so she has a lot to say. And I'm glad I'm able to enjoy this time with her for her birthday. Here she is right now. She just got out of the Beauty and the Beast performance, and I want to know her opinion towards the show.
A spectacular performance of Beauty and the Beast on the Disney Dream. Color, music, vibrant musical romance throughout the whole show.
Elaborate. I was impressed. I enjoyed it very much.
Before we head to dinner, I just wanted to show off my attire for the night. I have the nice Deadpool and Wolverine inspired Roosevelt shirts. It is honestly one of a kind. I don't think anybody else on this ship will actually have this shirt. And no,
Nice shirt, man.
oh my, not happening.
Shirt brothers. Shirt brother.
We're sitting here at the Enchanted Garden restaurant, a very, in my opinion, French-themed restaurant here, full of greenery and beautiful scenery. Looking forward to eating our dinner.
So we have finally arrived here at the Enchanted Garden. This is my second time eating here actually with my family, and I'm really excited. Like I said, it's really pretty in here. It looks like kind of a mix between a greenhouse and Crystal Palace, I feel like. A greenhouse and Crystal Palace, I feel like, is the combo here and the vibes that this place is giving. I think this is actually a really cool restaurant. Very unique. It's very bright. It feels like daytime even though it's nighttime and we are in the middle of the ocean. But this menu is quite extensive. You get yourself a nice appetizer, a soup or a salad. There's a nice bread service, a main course, and they also have vegetarian options and as well as a lighter note offerings. So they have a little bit of everything on this menu for all types of travelers.
The spread appears to be very interesting to put on the roll, which is also interesting. It has a red marinated outside, and it is a hummus indeed. And actually, the first time I've had hummus, and it's with chickpeas, but very tasty, and garlic. The garlic actually, I think, is what really gives it the pop.
So I'm being quite adventurous here on the Disney Cruise, especially, you know, that's what's the best part about these dinners is you can try things you usually wouldn't try at a normal restaurant because it probably would cost way too much money. But it's built in your price here and you can try whatever you want. I got myself a nice cucumber wrapped vegetable roll. At first I thought it was sushi, but then I was mistakenly wrong when the server told me it was not sushi. It looks like just some vegetables wrapped in cucumber. Very, very, very focused. Very, very interesting. It looks like some vegetables wrapped up in a cucumber. So I'm gonna give it a good try. It's a little bit more pleasantable than I thought, and it's very refreshing. My mom was raving all about this tomato soup, but it looks really good. There's some tomato soup, some basil, and some sour cream in here, so it looks really delicious. I'm excited to have this. I usually like my tomato soup. There's a lot of birthdays going on here on the ship, but I usually like my tomato soup with a nice grilled cheese on the side, but I'm excited to try this one out. As you guys know, I love pepper, and I just got to keep adding that pepper in that tomato soup. A nice thin layer coating of pepper. My mom's over there laughing because she's a big fan of pepper too, and I know she's the one that gave me the pepper kick.
Imperative pepper kick.
But I'm ready to try this soup. My mom is a big fan of it. That's actually really good. Like I said, I think I would really enjoy this with a nice grilled cheese. So our main entree has arrived here. I have opted in for the prime rib, medium well, very well cooked. I'm not a big fan of prime rib originally. I'm not a big fan of the fatty piece of the steak and stuff, but I'm excited to try this. It was between that or the chicken. So it comes with little vegetables on the side, some prime rib, and some mashed potatoes. Or it looks like a little baked potato. I'm curious of how this is gonna taste. Continuing that pepper tradition from the soup, we're gonna put a lot of pepper on this prime rib, and the potatoes, and the vegetables. I don't think I could shake this thing enough for how much pepper I actually truly want. Huge piece of meat. You get a little vegetables in there. I like to put a little bit of everything on the fork for the first bite. Some vegetables, some prime rib, and a little bit of potato. Yeah, I think that's a good healthy of all three options here: vegetables, some potato, and some prime rib. Prime rib is very well done, which I like. I don't like any red in my beef or steak. And it's not too fatty either on this prime rib, which is nice. It is actually very tasteful. And the potatoes, my dad pointed out earlier, are the highlight of this dish for sure. So to end off this glorious dinner, I actually opted in for the chocolate brownie sundae. And honestly, this is something very unique. I always love their sundaes they have on Disney Cruise, and this is no different. A nice little piece of Disney chocolate on the top, a cruise line emblem, an anchor, which is pretty cool. Some brownie and chocolate ice cream. And it looks like some hot fudge in there too. So I mean, of course, I'm always gonna love this. Big ice cream sweet man. Love all types of ice cream. But it looks very, very rich. Get a little bit of everything, the whipped cream on there. I'm not a big chocolate ice cream person, but this is very, very rich. It's good. I like it. They always have delicious, unique sundaes for dinner at the Disney Cruise Line. Wow, what an actual delicious meal here at the Enchanted Garden. I was actually surprised how much I really enjoyed that cucumber vegetable wrap. Like I said, I thought it was actually sushi roll when I asked our server, but I was surprised how much I enjoyed that. And that tomato soup, ooh, so delicious. And that prime rib was just cooked to perfection. I just can't get over it. I know my parents both loved it, and the service here on the Disney Cruise is always so great. The servers are great. There's a head server and there's also another server. So you usually typically have in your dining rotations 2 servers. And with each server, you actually have them in every rotation. So when you switch restaurants, the servers come with you too. So if you don't like your server, you're gonna be stuck with them your whole cruise. But luckily for us, we love our servers. James was amazing. So after dinner, we decided to go meet the captain. And I'm not talking about Donald Duck. My dad really wants to go meet Mickey Mouse. He hasn't met Mickey Mouse since, he says, 25 years on a Disney cruise, so I think that's a lie, but we'll have to fact check him.
I'm super excited.
That's it?
That's it.
It's like the little boy in him. To be a kid again.
That's right.
2 old friends back together. It's been about 25 years.
There you go. 1, 2, 3. One more.
So 25 years, huh? How did you guys look the same?
Yes, we do. I'm a little older. He's still the same.
After meeting Mickey Mouse, we came over to the gift store, and I actually really want to show these off. These are actually pretty cool and unique. These are actually plushes and not towels, but they have a towel material. And this is usually what your in-state room host will make for you out of the towels. But now they sell them in plush form, which is pretty cool and unique. You got a monkey up here, and then you got yourself an elephant with the sunglasses they usually put on. So this is actually some pretty cool, fun, unique merchandise that I've only seen on the Disney Cruise Line. Exploring the gift shops a little bit more here, they also have a lot of cool, unique Disney Cruise Line merchandise. Like I said, you only can get on the Disney Cruise. So you over here, you have some actually paintings, some clothing merchandise, ornaments, hats, little home trinkets, blankets, all types of fun spirit jerseys. Honestly, you can't get these anywhere, not even on DisneyStore.com or anywhere in the parks. Like, look at this Loungefly. Wow, what a cool, unique Loungefly, like at the back of the ship. So right now we're on our way down to the Oceaneers Club. This is very exciting. Even though me and Ryan, you would think we would be at the Adults Club, but we're here at the Kids Club tonight because it is an open house for all ages to explore. So we're actually just gonna get our inner child. Ryan never has been to the Kids Club. He's missing a lot, and I'm gonna show him how much he's missing, because honestly, the Kids Club is the best thing about the cruise when I was a child. I wish there was still a Kids Club here, but apparently not now. Only adults want to go to the bar and just do other stuff. But this Kids Club looks like a lot more fun. As you can see from the lower ceilings here, we are in the Kids Club, but I'm here to give you the official Kids Club tour. Never actually been in this club, but this one actually is pretty cool. So you see over here, they have the Star Wars Millennium Falcon. If you always wanted to feel like Harrison Ford and Chewbacca, this is the chance to be. You can sit and pilot the Millennium Falcon and go absolutely nowhere. This is like, what is this, like the one ride at Hollywood Studios pretty much.
This is like actual footage from the original trilogy, and you could like press buttons to shoot. This is so strange.
Is this better than the Millennium Falcon ride, Smuggler's Run?
Probably less motion sickness.
That is true. We're gonna take you back to Galaxy's Edge, okay? I understand, R2. We're gonna get you out of here, okay? They got you trapped in this bubble.
So right now we're headed into the mobile web workshop. Now the web workshop is from what other park, Sean?
That is from DCA. Here's Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man suit they have on display here. Luckily, like they have R2-D2 on display, they do not have Tobey Maguire on display.
You step on one now. Step on that one. I can't do the splits.
We saved the best for last in any big franchise, Toy Story. And here we are in a little version of Andy's room. And here I am sitting in the RC car. This room's pretty cool. You got Mr. Potato Head over there. You got Ham behind you. You got Rex busting out of some cardboard. Pocahontas on the TV. And my favorite, Slinky Dog. That's the best thing and the highlight of the Kids Club was not the Star Wars, it wasn't the Toy Story, it was honestly like the projection floor. And honestly, that projection floor is pretty new. They just put it in their last dry dock. So it is new technology, and the lady was just generous enough to let us play all the games. Me and Ryan sweated our butts off, kicking soccer balls, playing music. Honestly, we had so much fun. I think I changed Ryan's opinion, but he might be a little too late to actually come and join the club now because he's a little too old. But I'm actually headed back to my room to go to bed because tomorrow is a big day. We're going to Lookout Cay, Point, Lighthouse, something, and then Castaway the next day. But tomorrow's a big day because it's an island that I've never been to. So thank you guys for joining us on our first day on this cruise. And honestly, it was a very fulfilling day. There was so much to do.
So much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets?